So welcome. Greg grew taller.
They already know. I've got a chair that's easier to get up out of.
He has a tall chair, I have a short chair, but that's okay. So we just wanted to welcome you to our last video in the series of Camping with Friends in Quartzsite and our interview with them.
Because we all know we got friends in low places.
Quartzsite's pretty low. Elevation.
I don't know. Maybe.
Elevation?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, in this video, we ask them what their mission statement is. And we share, of course, along with them what our mission statement is. But to begin with, we just want to thank all of our friends and the families that we interviewed and we spent time with there in Quartzsite. Garrett and Carolyn and their kids of Diary of a Family. And
MelNette of... I use a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Of MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless.
And Dean and Shalane of GrassRoots Living.
And Jeanette from Artists on the Road.
Yep. And James and Kimberly and Autumn of Camper Size Living. Thank you so much for sitting down with us, spending time with us, and letting us interview you and kind of get to know you better. So... hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more.
Is it going? I can't see.
Yes. Up here.
Yeah,
in the
record.
corner. So, the question for this week that we are asking our friends who are to follow us and that we're going to answer right now for you are, what is your mission statement as a couple who full-time RVs? Our mission statement, one of them, it's kind of a paragraph, but we say every week as we close our videos.
And hopefully you guys stay till the end to see that. Maybe this is the first for you guys actually hearing this. So stay to the end. Because there's actually sometimes bloopers at the end. But we don't advertise it. So you need to check it out. Okay, so, mission statement.
Yes. So we say every day is a gift. And we don't say it lightly. Because we were reminded last year with Greg's health that tomorrow is not promised.
Nope.
And that every day is a gift. And so that, you know, you need to live every day. And some of our friends say to live with intentionality. And it's so true. Every day needs to be intentional. You need to have a purpose. You need to be thankful and grateful. And then Greg always closes with,
Don't count the days, but make the days count. You know, and it goes along with, you know, there's people that you love, and it's in your family or your friends. We just were saying goodbye for a while, or see you again soon, to some real good friends we've been traveling and around for a month and a half.
yeah,
And just hug them and tell them we love them.
it was hard.
It was hard.
Say goodbye.
And that's what this lifestyle is. It's amazing to me how quickly we can form relationships where we can really say, man, I love you, man. And I wish just the blessings on people, you know, and can't wait to see them again. So that's the attitude that I am trying to take. There's some days that, you know what, they suck. But you still got to find a way to make it count.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Learn something from it if you have to, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoy the answers that our friends have to that question.
Yep. And with that, each of their channels will be listed below. So go check them out. If you haven't watched them, if you don't watch them, all the time, go check them out. They are top of the line people. Salt of the earth people. Every single family is.
Well, there's a couple of them that and you'll have to guess.
No. We love them all so much, and we just had so much fun doing this, so we wanted to share it with you.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Check in with you in a bit.
Everybody, I'm Garrett,
And I'm Carolyn.
and we are Diary of a Family.
We're living life intentionally with you. That is our family motto.
Yep.
What we kind of start everything, all of our videos on YouTube, and we try to remember that. You wanna?
Yep, we're wanting to inspire our DFAM, as we call it, to be intentional with their life and kind of have a purpose. We've gone through so much of our life without a lot of purpose, and that's one of the reasons we got on the road, was to be intentional, to help our kids learn intentionally and show them things that they wouldn't have been able to see had we just stayed in one town in Washington.
Yeah, I mean, you can get into the rut of just going to work, providing for your family, paying your bills, and not really make goals for your life, decide to, hey, let's make a bucket list. We haven't seen the Grand Canyon, we haven't seen Mount Rushmore, and you just live the day in, day out, the daily grind, so to speak, and it kind of makes you less of a person. You kind of wither up and die inside because there's nothing to live for. Didn't want to be that way with our kids. We wanted to, as our friends from Living Light RV say, grab life by the tail. We love their slogan as well. But every day, being intentional about what we do, what we say, how we spend our time with our children.
Hi, I'm Mel.
I'm Nettie, and we're living free Zipcodeless.
Yes.
How you like that?
Yeah, our mission statement would be, sending love your way is what we always say because we like to pay it forward.
Yeah.
We've been in certain situations in our lifetime, in our younger days, where we both needed help. And it seems like there was always somebody there to pick us up, give us a hand, help us financially.
Just be there for us.
Just be there for us. And so that's why we always say we want to pay it forward, because that's what we want to do. It doesn't always have to be about money. It could be an ear, a shoulder to lean on, anything.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what we're about. That's what we've been saying from the very beginning, that we're both givers, and we like to give, and we kind of get embarrassed sometimes when we receive, because we're not used to receiving. We get our pleasure out of giving.
Yeah. Which is sending love your way.
Absolutely.
Right, so kind of our tagline at the end of each video is to get down to the grassroots of what makes you happy and live your love. And what makes us happy is each other and our family and travel, adventure. And so how we live our love is to travel and meet new people and just strengthen our relationship. So that's our mission statement, is to always be down to the grassroots of really what makes you happy and focusing on that.
And we really live, as you can tell by the size of our rig, we live a very minimalistic life that we love, because we can focus in on the things that are really important in life and not have to worry about, hey, how big is our big screen TV? That type of stuff. We just enjoy it from day to day. So.
Hey everybody, Gypsy Jeanette here, artist on the road. My mission statement, it's a broad one. At heart, I am an artist, and that's what I hope to do to make a living out on the road. So for me, I want to share that with the world. I specialize in vintage and antique beads, and for me, those things have a story. I have little carved animal beads from India, and to someone on the outside, they might just look at it like, okay, that's a little wood carving. To me, I see the elderly gentleman sitting on a dirt floor hut in India, in the mountains, carving these little animals to once or twice a month take to market to provide for his family. And these were made 50 years ago. And people are losing these skills and these traditions that are passed down. And a lot of this stuff you won't ever see unless it's in a museum. So I want to find these pieces, turn them into beautiful pieces of jewelry and artwork, and share them with the world, because they're not just an object, they are a story, and they need to be shared. So that's my passion.
I'm Autumn.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm James. We're Camper Size Living. What's our kind of mission statement, or I guess probably ultimately the reason behind full-time RVing, or really living, I guess. And we started to sort of see, we've been now almost 4 years on the road, and we were seeing that on the news and movies and everything. They were telling us that we're supposed to hate people and that people hate each other. And we're like, we're not seeing that in our local area. You know, people are getting along. It's not, you know, there's no, like, I don't know. We just weren't seeing in front of us what we were seeing on TV. And so we said, okay, we don't really believe this. Let's go find out. And as we've traveled, we haven't seen it out here either. We've been all over the country, and we're not seeing the hate and the division that people are talking about. Yes, people have different political views or religious views or whatever, but we're not seeing anybody out here beating anybody up or doing anything crazy like that. And we're thankful for that. And so the other side of that is to be part of the solution for that and to kind of spread the light, you know?
That's right. Okay, so the other part was to dig into the local cultures and, you know, eat the food that they're kind of famous for, and talk to, you know, build those relationships in the communities. And work camping gives us an opportunity to work side by side with them and really get to know them. And that, I love that part about work camping.
Yeah. And what she didn't say there is, you know, go see, you know, the Washington Monument or whatever, or even Mount Rushmore. And we've seen Mount Rushmore, and it was awesome, and it is a great part of this. But I think the part that we enjoy the most is the people that we meet and the cultural experiences. I really enjoy the food cultural experiences. In fact, I have a destination. When we leave here, we're headed to Florida on I-10. And via I-10, right by
Lake Charles,
Louisiana, there's a Love's. And we pulled into Love's, and we found In-Laws Cajun food directly across the street. That's my new destination. So we're heading there when we leave here. For the culture.
So what is your mission statement? Do you have one? You should have one. Your purpose? You know, because without that we just flounder around, and I don't know if that's a word or not, but I was flounder around.
I think.
Flip and flop and whatever around. But anyway, encourage you to think about that and have a purpose for your everyday. But what else?
So don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, that's right. And like and ring the bell.
And share.
And all that stuff.
All the things. So we want to thank you for joining us, and hope you enjoyed this interview with our friends. And we want them to know that we love each and every one of them. And we miss them and hope to meet up with them again soon.
And some of them even more than brisket.
Right. So please don't forget, every day's a gift.
So don't count the days, but make the days count. We'll see you soon.
Bye.